the itching, the burning, the thick white cottage cheese-like discharge. These are 3 symptoms that might just be a surefire sign that you have a yeast infection. And today I want to talk to you all about 3 natural remedies to cure your yeast infection. With this way, you won't have to go to Dollar Tree, Walgreens, Walmart, and spend between $7 to $14 to cure a yeast infection. A lot of these natural remedies are things that can be found in your home. The first thing that you can probably find in your fridge that will cure your yeast infection is plain yogurt. Now, plain yogurt has active cultures in it that will eat the yeast infection, that will eat the yeast that's growing inside of your vagina. Now, if you're going to opt for this remedy, make sure that you buy plain yogurt without sugar, because the sugar feeds, or rather the yeast feeds on the sugar. So if you want to get rid of your yeast infection, make sure you buy plain yogurt. Now what I do, I don't have any toilet paper with me right now, but what I do when I use the plain yogurt remedy is that I take a spoon of yogurt, and sometimes I might use a tampon, or if I don't have any tampons, I'll take some toilet paper and I'll roll it up, kind of like the way you make a homemade tampon. And what I do is I'll take that spoon of yogurt and I'll put it over the tampon or my handmade tampon, and I'll put it inside of my vagina, and I'll keep it there for at least 6 hours, or overnight you can go to sleep with it. But what this will do is that it will eat up, like literally eat up the yeast infection. And you want to try this for at least 3 to 4 days to make sure that it's completely gone. And when you're done with your yogurt, put it back in the refrigerator, and if it comes back, you can use it again. Now, we're in this time of summertime, and I'm not sure what it is, but the yeast infections are very prevalent during the summertime because you have a lot of heat. Now, yeast grows in heat. It loves the heat. It flourishes in the heat. So what you want to do, another step that you want to do, is you want to make sure that your crotch area is always dry. Now you can use cotton underwear, silk underwear. You can make sure that you use panty liners to keep that area dry, because a moist, wet, and warm environment is the perfect environment for a yeast infection to flourish. The next thing that I like to use is tea tree oil. Now, what I do with my tea tree oil, I will put it, like I said, let me pop this out. What I'll do is I'll kind of put the tampon up like this a little bit. And yeah, the tampon is only about this long. And what I'll do, since I want to make sure like I hit the area where the cervix area where the yeast infection is coming from, I'll take my tea tree oil. Now you can get tea tree oil. I saw some at Walgreens for about $5 or $6, about $9 or $10. I got this from Whole Foods Market for about $8. It's quite cheap for 100% Australian tea tree oil. Now what I'll do is I'll take the tea tree oil and I'll dab it just a little bit, because this is 100%. It's 100% oil. It's not diluted. You just want to dab it, especially on the top portion, not too much, because it will burn you if you put too much. And put a little bit on there, stick it inside your vagina for at least 6 hours, go to sleep with it, and I'll do this for at least a week. The garlic clove is good for curing a yeast infection. Now garlic, it's like, I honestly think that garlic is one of nature's medicines, because it's just really so good for worms, for bringing up your heart health, for your stomach, for digestion, for your tooth pain, and it's also good for yeast infections. Now, so what someone will do is that they will take a piece of needle and thread and put it through the garlic clove so they can have it on a string so they won't lose it inside their vagina. I guess that's what I read on the internet, but I'm not afraid of losing anything in my vagina. It's not that deep. So what I do is I'll take one of these, and I want to make sure that it's potent. So I might bust it in half, get all that garlic juice flowing out of there. See that? And Ooh, goodness. Take a piece of this, like it's just not too much. Pick a piece and put it inside all the way as far as you can push back. And let it sit there for at least 8 hours. And I'll do this for the rest of the week. So, the garlic clove, the tampon with your plain yogurt or your tea tree oil and keeping yourself dry. I hope these are some really good surefire remedies for you all. Peace.